Hey y'all, what's up? You are now in tune to TNS Bosses Inc. YouTube channel. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share this page. It is off the chain.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to another TNS Bosses Inc. with the boss. Our second video for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed the first video. Boy, of course, we're coming back to you with nothing but hits right now. Of course, like always, the one and only, the boss. T Money with me, boss. Talk to the people. What's going on?
What's the word? What's the word? Second video of the day, guys. We working, and the ball doing his research, trying to bring you guys an info so we could act accordingly. Welcome to the show. We appreciate you guys.
Yeah, guys, last video we talked about, that's a little rough draft. Like I said, man, these boys is buying, they've been buying. Bitcoin getting banned out of New York, certain stuff like that, guys. Y'all gotta understand what's going on. But right now, we're gonna go through a couple of videos with you guys pertaining to this this Ethgate. What Uncle Brad is going on with Brad Garlinhouse. We got a couple of videos with that to show you guys. We're going to expound on that just a little bit, and hopefully it's not long. But hey, the more jewels that we hand out, what I'm saying, to have your hand open. When the boss got the purple shirt on, it's about to go down.
and I'm gonna piggyback off that too, ball. Like I know the videos be long, but the truth is a boring thing. Information is a boring thing, but it's something that we need. So a lot of time we try to be mindful of how long we do the videos for, but we be flown with the info, balls. And there's so much research about we doing, so that's why it takes long. So we thank you guys in advance for bearing with us and watching the video all the way through.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When you in an argument with your girlfriend, y'all be having these long conversations. You know what I'm saying? Because you trying to, but at the same time, man, we gonna go ahead and rock it, man. So, hey, shout out to Captain Casey. What's going on, Captain Casey? You gotta put a shout out for my boy. I know we shot people out, man, but we gotta give a shout out to y'all boys. I know he be he stay glued. You know what I'm saying? Gorilla glue. Let's get going, man. Where we have here, ball says John Deaton. Referring to the Bill Hemming, man, when he was chairman of the SEC, and basically what it was, Bill Hemming, like we said before, guys, the Exchange Commissioner Bill Hemming. This was a meeting sponsored by Simpson and Thatcher. That is a joke. I wonder what the ethics office said about this, which is the ethics office told him not to meet up with Simpson and Thatcher. As you can see right here on the screen, was that the meeting between William Hemming, director of the Division of the Corporation Finance at the SEC. You see, this is him. And it corresponded by Barclays Central of Law Business of Simpson and Thatcher. So he was meeting with them, right? So John Deaton said, the more we dig, the more we find. He basically told the SEC ethics office to kiss his ASS, and he didn't care what they had to say. The ethics office warned him he could be violating the criminal conflict laws, and he didn't give a blank. $15 million in a partnership would do that. You see, guys? So he was meeting with these people. You gotta understand, Simpson and Thatcher is one who wrote the Ethereum, wrote up for the Ethereum for the SEC. You see, so the more and more the XRP community, they dig into it, DIA, Digital Perspective, Kevin Case, all these boys, Beverly Bull, all these people, man, I can't name them all. But like I say, shout out to all them guys who put in the work in. But what you think about this, boss?
I mean, $15 million, boss. How could he care? You know what I'm saying? It's going right in his pocket. You know what I mean? And but at the expense of us, you know what I'm saying? The innocent people. You know what I mean? And like I said, the ethic office, man, they on 3 different occasions, man, they trying to tell him, man, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Like what he said, kiss my blank, $15 million in my pocket. I don't care. You know what I mean? So at the same token, he should be tried and convicted for that, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when you're in a position of authority at the SEC, it's just certain laws and you gotta abide by. Just like the law we gotta abide by as regular citizens, it's certain thing that you gotta abide by, man. But he disregarded all laws, all rules, 15 million in his pocket, out the door. You know, and while he out the door, gave Bitcoin and Ethereum a free pass.
Pretty much. You know, and they sued Rip. Well, he didn't, but he gave them a free pass. And then his counterpart,
that's the same squad. Jay Clayton, Bill Hemmett, the same squad.
So my thing about Bill Hemmett, he left, gave them board that free pass. Then what's his name? What's the boy name who sued Ripple? Who sued Ripple before he left?
Jay Clayton.
Jay Clayton sued Ripple before he left. So Lord knows what's gonna happen when Gary Gensler leave. What he gonna do? You know, might put the whole crypto industry in a downfall. You know,
and the thing is too, like, had they not did that, then, you know, all the research that these boys did, we would have never uncovered that stuff. You see what I'm saying? And expose them like the way you did. You know what I'm saying? God is in control, man, and everything happened for a reason. But all I know is, you know, the sun got to shine one day, and Ripple gonna come out on top, fully regulated, fully with, you know what I'm saying, with clarity. And then it's going to go back to its rightful spot, which is number one, and the price is going to go crazy.
Bingo. But we're going to get into these videos when it comes to this. All right. This is John Deaton. I'm going to let y'all listen to this guy. You're talk about these Ethereum whales, right? The 63 emails. Let me blow this up. The 63 emails, guys, that when Bill Hemmett, they sent out on 68 emails, right? 68 emails that 68 emails that they was getting these inside trading deals that I believe, and they saying it out their mouth. And I'm gonna play a couple of videos to show you guys how they telling on themselves, and they bragging about it that they didn't want XRP. They bragging about it because they knew what was going to happen, and Bill Hemmett led the way for these guys to get the money, led the way for them to buy their shares. But let's get into it. Let's get into it, guys. So he got one of the videos right here, and let's just read what John Deaton say. Access to information is the key component. Retail investors, we asked the SEC for clarity regarding the XRP, but Clayton and Hemmett wouldn't comment on the specific token after they committed to Ethereum and Bitcoin specific tokens. Who did the SEC provide inside information to? Who did they provide inside information to? But let's listen to this, guys.
A lot of information, and so part of it is event driven and access to information. So one of the things I keep trying to do is put myself in the center of the ecosystem. It's when you're center of the ecosystem and it's still a relatively small world, you know what's happening. And so when the Ethereum Alliance got announced, it was well telegraphed that it was going to get announced. You talk to people, you knew it was going to get announced, and then it gets announced and the price goes way, way up. And so I would call that an event-driven trade. Okay, but Ethereum they haven't ruled on yet. I bet dimes to donuts. They will say Ethereum probably was a security, but it's not anymore. There's a lot of information, and so part of it is event-driven and access to information. So one of the things I keep trying to do is put myself in the center of the ecosystem. It's when you're center of the ecosystem and it's still a relatively small world, you know what's happening. And so when the Ethereum Alliance got announced, it was well telegraphed that it was going to get announced. You talk to people, you knew it was going to get announced, and then it gets announced and the price goes way, way up. And so I would call that an event-driven trade. The regulators got worried. I mean, it was interesting. CNBC, not to pick on CNBC, but I think I can see them here. They literally had a show where they were one by one walking people through how to buy the Ripple, the XRP coin. Literally when it was trading at $3.20, having moved from 20 cents 8 weeks earlier. From the day of that show, the thing plummeted. We were short. It plummeted all the way back to 50 cents.
That was peak nonsense?
Peak nonsense. A lot of information. And so part of it is event driven and access to information. So one of the things I keep trying to do is put myself in the center of the ecosystem. It's when you're center of the ecosystem and it's still a relatively small world, you know what's happening. And so when the Ethereum Alliance got announced, it was well telegraphed that it was going to get announced. You talk to people, you knew it was going to get announced, and then it gets announced and the price goes way, way up. And so I would call that an event-driven trade.
So you see how it was on a repeat?
Mm-hmm.
They were saying about XRP was at 3 something, then it went down because they was saying it on CNBC. And then he said a thing about Ethereum that it was an event-driven trade, that they found out, they announced it, and all of a sudden the price went up.
Yeah.
And only because they were bitter about it because XRP went down. You see? Well, he already knew. But I mean, let's go on, boss. You got anything to say about that, boss?
Yeah, absolutely. Martha Stewart went to prison because, you know what I'm saying, one of her buddies told her, hey man, move this money. And she did. And they lock her up for that. And they call it insider trading. What made these guys so different, man? You see what I'm saying? Because the reason why they're disguised, they don't want you to know, you know what I'm saying, their identity. And when they got in, you know what I'm saying, when Ethereum was like low. And like the guy said, it was event driven. Now the price is up. Do you think how much money these boys made? And not only that, and they still making money off fees. What makes them different? Why, you know what I'm saying? Where's justice? Why they can't go to jail? They're immune to jail. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just one of those things, man. That kind of like, when you think about it, it gets you upset, man. Like the law doesn't apply to them, basically.
Yeah, because they not Ray around the corner. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. But, you know, I digress. Let's keep moving. So here go another video right here, guys, that I have for you. Same guy. This is, you know, check it out.
Goldman Sachs, you care about your job. You don't care about your own portfolio. When you work at Fortress, you care about your hedge fund. You don't care about your own portfolio. And so, but when you're working for yourself, all you got is your own portfolio. So I started looking and I was like, shit, I got this Bitcoin, I got these venture investments, we bought part of Bitstamp. And I was like, Joe Lubin. Joe Lubin was one of my college roommates, and he knew a lot about crypto.
I was like, Joe Lubin. Joe Lubin was one of my college roommates, and he knew a lot about crypto.
He'd been a great friend for years.
Keep in mind, he said Joe Lubin. Joe Lubin is one of them disguised whales. Joe Lubin, he's one of the Ethereum founders right there. You see? Yeah. So this dude, you think he don't know? Just like we last video, we'll talk about Bitcoin, not Bitcoin, but Elon Musk and Peter Thiel with OpenCoin and XRP. You think they don't know? You think this dude didn't know? You think he's not one of this disguised whales that got that inside trading?
Yeah.
Check it out.
This what year is this by this stage?
This is 15.
Yeah.
End of 15. And what inspired me, quite frankly, was they were aggressive, they were young, they were kind of mapping out this revolution. Now I understood that this was really a decentralized revolution. We were going to remake the music business. We were going to remake the financial services industry. We were going to remake title insurance. We were going to disrupt everything. And I was so moved that I was like, Joe, how much faster could you grow consensus if I gave you a bunch of money?
Like, Joe, how much faster could you grow consensus if I gave you a bunch of money?
And I talked about buying 25% of the company. And in classic Joe fashion, I said, well, write down what the company is. And he said, oh, that's going to take me a month. You know, it's decentralized. We're just getting started. And no one knows exactly, you know, this guy owns part of this and part of this. It's all in smart contracts. And so I was at least intelligent enough to say, I'm not leaving until I buy some of the ethers.
Yeah.
It's like, Joe, how much faster could you grow consensus if I gave you a bunch of money? Say, I'm not leaving until I buy some of the ethers.
Yeah. Hey, boss, he's not leaving until he buy a bunch of ether. You see what I'm saying? These people are telling on themselves. Trust me. Listen up. Watch.
My first ether I actually bought from Vitalik. I called called him up. I had met him once at a dinner. You know, he remembered me, but didn't know me.
At a dinner, you know, he remembered me, but didn't know me.
But they thought it was good for the community to have a Wall Street guy buying. So I bought 500,000 Ether at 99 cents, maybe, or 98 cents. He changed the price of me at the last minute from 98 to 99. Raise your hand if you bought Ethereum under 10. And almost all the hands went up because it was really an insider's conference. What I found is,
Boss, I'm gonna let the boss threw his hand up. Boss, can I ask you a question, sir? Why did you throw your hands up, sir?
Because, man, it's just like, not only they're doing it, but these guys got balls, excuse my language, man. Like, they're bold. They coming out on video and letting you know what they're doing, but nothing is being done about it, dude. Like, why is this case still going on, man? Why? This is wrong. 360, like however way you flip it, man, is wrong, dude. The man bought 500,000 at 90 cents.
How much Ethereum now?
At 99 cents. I'm sorry, 99 cents.
And how much Ethereum now?
It went as high as 4,500. Right now, it's probably 3,000.
But he bought 500,000 Ethereum at 99 cents.
Yeah.
And then what else he said? The man said that it was at a secret conference, like a closed-in conference.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, y'all looking at this, what y'all think? Put in the comment section. What y'all think? Crypto class, put on the line. You know what I'm saying? Or what's up? What y'all think? You know? But I continue on. Let's keep moving, boss. I know boss upset. Hold on. You good, boss?
Nah, man, it's messed up. I don't live my life like that, dude. If that's the way, bro, like I gotta get to the million, I don't want it, man. Because I want to be able to go to sleep at night, man, knowing that I'm living right. I'm living right, man. And these bullheads, man, that's all they've been doing for the longest, man. It's just not right, dude.
Sandwiches out here, sandwiches. Okay. This is what let's move on. Now here goes somebody else. You know, there's somebody else who's, I believe, will disguise well. You know, here go what they were saying, but here go Linda P. Jones, auntie. Wow, great job, Eric. Everyone invested in crypto must watch this. Check it out. You invested in crypto. Check it out.
In some of their competitors. When you look out into the market in the future, I mean, what are you most bullish on?
So EOS, for example, is much more centralized than Ethereum, and that allows them to deliver performance. You look at Cadena, for example. Cadena is using a proof of work system and not proof of stake, and they have this kind of braided or threaded proof of work system that allows for a very new form of scalability. Teams like Definity they've enabled this thing called threshold relay and probabilistic slot consensus.
Just briefly, let's look at a couple of things. EOS is centralized and having some trouble with their governance. Definitely do your own research. Cadena, it's proof of work. Will Martino and Stuart Popejoy, they created it. They both were leads in the JP Morgan blockchain group, and Will also led the SEC crypto steering committee. And Definity, they raised $121 million, a round led by Andreessen Horowitz.
So right now we have, for example, shorts open on Ripple and Litecoin. Like Litecoin, in my view, has no reason to exist. It was a fork of Bitcoin. It's just been sitting around.
It's a harsh assessment.
The beauty of Bitcoin is that Bitcoin gives you even stronger scarcity guarantees than gold. But most importantly, it gives you all the benefits of being digital. It's divisible, it's transportable, you can carry it in your head, it's a bearer asset, all of these things. And so Bitcoin really is truly digital gold. I'm not very bullish Bitcoin. We don't own any. I don't own any. I don't ever intend to own Bitcoin ever again. Bitcoin was useful to bootstrap this ecosystem and this industry and get it to where it is. But Bitcoin is a backwards-facing asset, and I want to have my capital in innovative, productive things that are building the future. I expect in 10 years' time, Bitcoin will be irrelevant.
So this is the same guy right? Was saying he Bitcoin this, Bitcoin that. Then now he went ahead, he playing Uno. He threw a reverse down and go right back to him. He backpedaling. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. This is but I had another video. Let me see if this video right here, but it's not. But it's one of the guys who will talk bad about XRP and saying XRP wasn't, XRP was going to get short. I had the video, but he said that XRP was going to get short. He said he was on news station saying this stuff. And that same video clip, that's what he was saying. Litecoin XRP, he don't like, but he was talking about Bitcoin. And he a big Ethereum guy, right? Yeah. So when they knew XRP was going to get short, back when it dropped down from $3 to 50 cents, they knew what was going to happen. Because it was on a news station, boss. It was so bad that they stopped picking on Ripple XRP. As you can see, was that this is one of the shirts that right here that he was wearing at the airport. DIA say this is a guy in this video. Why are they so fixed on Ripple XRP if it's such a joke? The rabbit hole is very deep. I can feel it. And this is the guy right here. You see, he's in the airport right now. He's wearing a Ripple shirt and hashtag XRP the security. So they're already making fun of XRP, and these one of the guys knew that it was with Ethereum that they already knew what was going to happen to XRP. You see? Yeah. So, matter of fact, here goes a video down here. Here goes the guy right here. Let's play it.
Crypto fund. You also have a crypto hedge fund. I mean, does this industry need more competition in the fund world? Does this make it harder for you to raise money?
I think it's a super good thing for the ecosystem. Chris Dixon, who's one of the GPs there, and I think Katie Hahn's the other. Chris is an LP in our fund in Multicoin, so know them for a while. Overall, it's a great thing for the ecosystem. We're talking to a lot of endowments today who are looking at the crypto ecosystem, and there's just a real challenge for them and kind of career risk because it's unknown space, a lot of unknown fund managers, and being able to take a top-tier firm with a very well-known general partner there who's been there for 5 or 6 years now, and to kind of launch a dedicated vehicle. It's a very good way for existing institutional LPs to be able to invest in crypto through a known entity or a known vehicle. So I think it's kind of the trickle of opening the floodgates of institutional capital is starting to come in through Chris and Katie's new fund.
Tell us.
Which coins are you shorting?
We're definitely very long biased, and it is our general bias is to be fully deployed or close to fully deployed. And that's where we want to be. We are not fully deployed at the moment, and we are not fully long right now. We have a few shorts open. That's largely a reflection of market cycle and then a few idiosyncratic views about certain assets. So right now we have, for example, shorts open on Ripple and Litecoin. Litecoin, in my view, has no reason to exist. It was a fork of Bitcoin. It's just been sitting around.
It's a harsh assessment.
The only investment thesis I've ever heard for Litecoin is it's a testnet for Bitcoin, but that's not an investment thesis. And so, it trades. It's got a 2, 3, 4 billion market cap, whatever the number is. But it doesn't really have a reason to exist. It's clearly more risky than Bitcoin, just kind of structurally in terms of brand and everything else. When we look at Ripple, Ripple is just, they keep selling into the market. Based on kind of the SEC's guidance from a couple weeks ago about Ether being not being a security, it's quite clear to us that Ripple is a security. We don't know when that news is going to drop, but the catalysts seem to have kind of gone away from Ripple, and we have very high conviction that it is a security. And so as kind of the system plays out over time, we think that short will deliver idiosyncratic returns.
So guys, now he knew what Ripple was going to get short. He knew that XRP was a security. Keep in mind, it was back in 2018, but he knew, and they was making fun of it. And as you can see right now, the man was wearing a shirt in the airport. A conference was making fun of it. They didn't like XRP. They see it as a joke. You see, and this is what I'm saying, guys. They knew they was gonna make a lot of money. They knew that they was gonna make a lot of money, and they say, we ain't mess with XRP. So they try to sun XRP because XRP was sitting at the number 2 spot. They had to move Ethereum up. Mm-hmm. Period. What you think, boss?
it's just one of those things, man. Like it's crazy. It's sad, man. And
Yeah, yeah.
first of all, he talked too fast, man. You know what I'm saying? My mama always told me, man, somebody that talk too fast, they lying. That's number one. He talked too fast. And second of all, before Ripple even got sued, you already knew.
Yeah.
About the search at the airport making fun of it, right? You already knew that they was about to get sued. Third, you keep saying Ripple, not XRP. You should keep saying Ripple, not even the currency. You picking that Ripple. We all know Ripple is the company and XRP is the currency. See what I'm saying? And last, man, it's all about design, man.
Yeah.
Listen, these boys got an agenda. They know what they doing.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? That's why they go on TV. They trying to do as much as they can to stop XRP. But you know what I'm saying? But it's too late. It's too late. They probably didn't think that, XRP was going to do what it's doing, but it's already doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's all about design, man.
So yeah, see. But let's move on, man. We got another clip for you guys. XRP Yoda with Uncle Brad.
I think is just misguided. But look, unfortunately, Ripple is already operating in a world where it's as if we have lost, right? So in the United States, XRP has for all intents and purposes, there's no liquidity. It's been halted and frozen on most U.S.-based exchanges. Despite that fact, Ripple had a record year last year. We continue to grow very quickly across our major product groups. Even Q1 was a record for us. Now, unfortunately, that growth is almost all coming from outside the United States, and we are hiring more and more people outside the United States. But our customer base now is about 95% non-U.S. companies, non-U.S. payment companies.
And what are you seeing out of those customers with regards to the use of the crypto assets, Brad?
Look, the demand for our core product, which uses XRP to facilitate these cross-border payments, the demand for that grew 8x year over year. So from Q1 last year to Q1 this year, it grew 8x. And that's off a base already measured in the billions. So from our point of view, demand has skyrocketed. I just think it's incredibly frustrating that here in the United States, where we have led innovation in so many different industries, we have an agency that is overreaching and really constraining competitiveness and in hiring of people here in the United States.
Yeah, and we kind of know how this plays out, Brad. I worked in Washington for a lot of years with some of these agencies. I'm going to rephrase the question I asked before, because it seems like what the SEC is going after, and for that matter, the CFTC, is a look at that use case, and I guess how they determine, at least in their viewpoint, the use case for crypto assets ends up becoming, I guess, the base case for what type of regulation you end up with.
I think that's super fair. Look, I think the different use cases, and one of the things I have certainly pushed from the earliest days of my tenure here at Ripple is it's all about utility. And there's going to be different shapes and different sizes. We're going to live in what I describe as a multi-chain, multi-crypto world. There isn't going to be one winner to rule them all. And I think the way the SEC here in the US at least has acted is, hey, we'll comment on Bitcoin, but we won't even comment anymore about Ether, despite previously leadership of the SEC saying that Ether is not a security. So I believe very much utility does matter. The facts and circumstances of security.
So yeah, Uncle Brad, what he was saying about XRP, and some people took that as a when he said that they operating like they're losing, like they already lost, or they operating, meaning that I took that as like, they still, it seemed like they lost the lawsuit, but when Ethereum XRP got sued, everyone got sued, they missed up a battle. So they still operating. You see what I'm saying, boss? Like, they don't care what they're going through over here in the US. They still operate all around the world. That's how I took that, boss.
Yeah, and my thing is, it's all about the numbers, man. The numbers don't lie. You can lie, all you want, but as soon as you put that number on paper and you calculate it, it's going to make sense. The man say 95% of the business are outside the US. See what I'm saying? So you may be in the US, but they're losing. But when he said they're losing, it's not like they're they're just losing overall completely. It's just because of this, clarity and regulation that they're seeking for in the US. You know what I mean? But that's gonna be the US, that's gonna fall behind. Me, if I'm the CEO or the founder of Ripple, man, I'm moving out the US, man, because I don't have time for this. I don't have time to be, what I'm saying, going through. But it's either you on board or you not, dude. But we all know why they not on board, because they making money hands over fist, man, because of all the Ethereum fee that they're doing.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, and the man also said, year to year, man, they grew up 8 times, dude. The man said on $1 billion cash, Ripple is valued at between, I think, 10 to 15 billion. The numbers don't lie, man. You know what I mean? But I don't got time for this, man. If I'm uncle, man, let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, let me see. All right, this is Uncle Brad again. Talking about he's over there in, I think, San Juan, Puerto Rico. San Juan, Puerto Rico. Check it out. This is what he said.
I appreciate you asking the question that way. A lot of people still conflate Ripple and XRP. Ripple is a company of which I'm the CEO. XRP is an open source technology that lots of people participate in. Ripple cares a lot about the XRP ecosystem, but there are a lot of people that do. Ripple, the way I would describe it is simply, we are the leading enterprise blockchain company, period, full stop. My viewpoint is there are lots of use cases for blockchain technologies in the enterprise. Knowing how to sell into, knowing how to engage from a customer success point of view and get enterprises using blockchain technologies to improve the efficiency of lots of different kinds of transactions. We're just at the beginning of that journey. Ripple started with cross-border payments and selling into financial institutions. We now have hundreds of financial institutions. We've done millions and millions of transactions, billions and billions of dollars. But I do view it as an enterprise blockchain company as opposed to just payments. I was talking with a gentleman named Jose back here in the back about the ecosystem that Ripple's really creating around other enterprise use cases. And there's a lot going on. And I think Ripple is in a position that I compare to Amazon circa 1997, where Amazon at those ages, which you and I will remember, it wasn't Amazon, it was Amazon Books. The name of the company was Amazon Books. And it competed with Borders and Barnes & Noble. Today, obviously, it does lots of things. I think of Ripple, our first vertical, the books is to cross-border payments for Ripple.
So as you saying, guys, look, I keep saying DIA. DAI keeps saying we are leading enterprise blockchain company, period. Full stop. Ripple is in a position that I compare to Amazon circa 1997 books. Books is the cross-border payments for Ripple. Know what you hold, folks. Like I say, boss, you hear Uncle say, just said Amazon, Ripple, just like Amazon, man. He comparing it. I'm not saying they're not financial advisors, but nipples don't lie. Like the boss said, we see the footwork, we see the companies, we see the banks, we see the central banks, we see all that, man. We see what's going on.
I like how he compared, they compare themselves to Amazon. We all know Amazon is the biggest company in the world. See what I'm saying? So, and I forgot who said it, but he was like, man, they trying to put a dent in the universe.
Yeah.
Ripple was here to stay. They're not going anywhere. You know what I mean? So, and then like I said, the SEC, they picked the wrong guys to fight because they've been crossing their T's and dotting their I's. See what I'm saying? They did everything right. So this whole lawsuit is pointless. It don't have no real meaning behind it. And like I said, I just pray to God that this thing ends soon, so we can enjoy the fruits of our labor, man.
Yeah, and here another video right here what Uncle Brad was talking about. Let me see, because I know they were talking about this. People was like, oh man, I don't believe he said that. Where is it? Here you go right here, guys. Excuse the language. The will of death. Yeah, so
it is crazy. What can we do, boss? We just gotta stay tuned. Keep holding, man. Keep holding.
Come on, here we go. Yeah, but like I said, guys, it's certain stuff that they don't want you to hear, man. Certain stuff they trying to keep it under wraps.
There's red, white, and blue.
Okay, here we go. Let me go back. Here we go.
Look, I introduced myself earlier. I'm a kid from Kansas who, wears red, white, and blue on the 4th of July. The United States, look, I'm sure this is probably being streamed and recorded, but I'll do something I rarely do.
Disclaimer.
I rarely do this when I'm being recorded. The United States is fucked. It's just like.
You heard the lady in the background laughing?
She's laughing hard too.
Yeah, man. You got that Homer Simpson laugh. Cause like I say, man, we keep doing what we doing. We are, man. You see? But I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna show you why, guys. Here go Uncle Brad again. This is like I think this is maybe 2019, 18. This is exactly what he said too.
Well, so when XRP was created, this actually was created before Ripple existed. The creators of XRP decided there'd be 100 billion units because they saw it as rather than having a smaller number with a very high price, they saw it as something they wanted to be effectively a global reserve currency.
So, like he said, XRP was before Ripple, the company. As you seen last video, it was XRP over open coin. So y'all gotta understand is that when they built it, they didn't build like 21 million Bitcoin. They didn't did that. They did 1 billion because they seen it not just the United States, they seen it for the world. Now I want y'all to put 2 and 2 together. Y'all just seen the video clip that Uncle Brad Garlinhouse was saying that they already got 95% of the whole world using XRP. Who said XRP is not a security? Ripple is not a security. 95%. And then you just seen the video just now. He said that when they built it, they had over 100 billion XRP because they made so much because they want to be a world reserve currency for the whole world. You see, come on, y'all.
Yeah,
you got to put it together, man. Listen to what he's saying.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying, boss?
Yeah, and Uncle was mad, man. I don't like when Uncle mad, man. You know what I'm saying? That's not right. We got the man on stage out of character, cussing and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's just not right. It's not right, man. But at the same token, he came out and he said what he said. The same way these boys was, the guy with the roommate, the Joseph Lubin, they was like plotting, way back in the dorm rooms. The same thing, Ripple was doing. I mean, XRP was like created before Ripple, but that's the same thing they was doing. They knew that once they come out to knowledge, they wanted to be that world global reserve currency. They, you know what I'm saying? But now, these whales, Ethereum boys, they trying to stop that. You know what I mean? So,
hey,
but they can't stop it. They
nah.
know that.
Nah, they can't stop it. All right, guys, let's get to this one right here. Since you talk about that, look, the 4th largest bank in the world, Ripple customer cut remittance free by 80%. You see, and this is a big thing, a big problem in the U.S., guys, the remittance. So MUFG to cut remittance fees between Thailand and Indonesia over 80%. This is huge for cross-border payments. And this is when they partner with Ripple. Y'all gotta understand, this is what's happening in central banks and banks all over the world except the United States. You know how much money the United States would save if they cut their remittance down by 80%?
Yeah.
And this is what Ripple is doing. XRP, ain't no Bitcoin, Ethereum. Y'all seen the guy went to doggone Salvador and tried to buy Bitcoin, and he bought Bitcoin. That boy had to stand in line, and it took that boy almost 4 to 5 hours, 6 hours.
Yeah.
For his Bitcoin, boss, I think.
Yeah. I think 8 hours.
But 8 hours, man. Come on, man. God, y'all gotta understand. 80%, God, that is ridiculous.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? The 4th largest bank in the world, Ripple customer cuts remittance free by 80%.
Yeah.
See? So they gotta understand, guys, man. They working over there, and this is when he said He was like, you know, they're losing because United States is blank because they stifling innovation, because y'all, me, you, everybody who listen to looking at the video, if you hold an XRP, they know they don't want you to get the money. They don't want you to get the bag. Brad Garlinhouse said this. No, not Brad Garlinhouse, but Gabriel Gensler said this. Justice delayed is justice denied. So the longer they delay this case, justice is being denied. So they're gonna try to delay. Because if nobody didn't know about XRP, and you, me, everybody else, boss didn't have no XRP, guess what would have been happening? This case probably would have been over.
Yeah.
But I believe they're trying to find a way to snatch your XRP from you. They're trying to find a way for you to keep working. They're trying to find a way for you to keep paying. You're going to keep paying taxes no matter what. But for you not to elevate financially, because they don't want you in the secret meetings. You see, they don't want you to go to the good grocery store and go get that good milk or the good eggs and get the fresh stuff first.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying, boss? That's why you never see a Whole Foods that say somewhere like Belglade. That's where you want to see a Whole Foods somewhere like deep in Miami or Overtime. They not putting Whole Food stores over there.
Yeah. It's all by design, you know what I mean? It's all by design, dude. And I agree with you, man. They doing anything that they can, because in the beginning they probably didn't see XRP as a threat, but now they do. Not only XRP is a threat, but we're a threat too, because we're holding it. We're holding something valuable, you know, so they don't want you to have it, you know. So, but like I said, they out to gather. They think they're gonna come take my XRP, man. I'm straight.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Since you said that, this is what I found today. I found this in like, I just going through my phone and it's popped up. I was like, okay, check it out. You guys see this? I want to blow it up. This was like in 1933, right? Look at this. This is like an old thing. Look what it says. On the executive order of the president. Didn't we just have an executive order from the president on crypto?
Yeah.
Didn't we? On the executive order of the president. Issued April 5th, 1933. All persons are required to deliver on our behalf May 1st, 1933, all gold coins, gold or billions, and gold certifications now owned by them to Federal Reserve banks, branches, or agencies, or to any member bank of the Federal Reserve System. Is it an executive order? Meaning turn in your gold coins, turn in all your gold billions, your gold certifications. Turn all that in to the Federal Reserve banks, to your bank branches and all the agencies. It was issued April 5th, 1933. And you had to May 1st to turn it in. Yeah. Well, could this happen again, guys? I don't know. But Jack the Ripper said the United States of America did it with gold. Now they are doing it with XRP. Hold your diamonds. You see that, guys? Can it happen again?
Yeah, but that's the thing too. That's why we preach on the ledger nanos. Once again, keep it off the exchange, because when you have your ledger, you control your money, you control your keys, man. You know, your private keys rather. So get a ledger nano S, keep it off the exchange, man.
Yeah. So if this happened, them boys coming out the XRP, I don't know. Maybe so, maybe not. I don't know. But can it happen? Who knows? But do you want to be the person to find out, or the federal government say you didn't turn in this, you didn't turn in that? Now, I don't think they're going to let it happen like that, because if you looked at our last video, our videos when it came down to the pricing of stuff, you seen that guy already wrote a agreement with the Federal Reserve that they're going to buy XRP at $35,000, like over $35,000, I think, 38 something, he said.
37.5.
37.5.
Yeah.
They already signed that already. He said it's a done deal. So when they do try to buy, they try to come compensate your XRP, they can't because y'all already signed. So if y'all going to come get it, well, you got to pay me my 37.5 on that. You know what I'm saying? I need my 37.5, boss. You know, you gonna give me my 37.5 for that? Oh no, you see what I'm saying?
I need that 37.5, boss.
Yeah, man, think about it. So this is just little stuff that we have for you guys for the second video. If Ethgate, these boys grimy out here, they picking on you. You know, maybe at your job you buy XRP, they buy XRP. Some people like, man, Bitcoin and Ethereum. I done heard it all before.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I'm not selling. I know what I hold. You know what you hold. You know what you doing. If it don't work, it don't work. You see what I'm saying? But if it do work and you hold, no matter what, you go through the storm, weather the storm, man, and you hold on to your XRP, your Stellar, Gold, XDC, IOTA, whatever you have, you hold on to it. And before I go, balls, I'm gonna let you go, ball, but say this. Look, guys, if you're buying meme coins, be very careful. If you make a profit off of it, don't keep the meme coins. Turn that money that you got from the meme coins and put it in utility coins like XRP, Stellar. Do that. The only meme coin I'm probably holding on to right now is Shiba. You see, that's it. Anything else, I'm putting into the assets that is going to make sense. Absolutely. You know, that's all I got, boss. Go ahead.
A lot, you know, the piggyback, ball. Obviously, they see us as a threat. They see the currency as a threat because why go through so much trouble? You know, it's one thing to be disguised and to be corrupt and to be doing all the wrong things in all ways, but why go through all the troubles? Why, you know what I'm saying? The U.S. Why try to stifle the innovation? You know what I'm saying? But, you know, like I said, when you've been doing it for so long, making money off fees and getting bonuses, why stop now? You know what I mean? And again, you know, with the meme coin guys, absolutely. If you make a profit off it, put it in utility coins such as XLM, XRP.
Yeah. And that's all, guys. You see what I'm saying? Well, until next time, I hope y'all boys, people, whoever, y'all have a good night. You know, put God first. You know, pray for me as I pray for you. You know, and, you know, we're going to get through this, man. You know, keeping each other up. Find you a partner, man. Y'all talk about it. You know, but don't say XRP. If you're going to say XRP, sell it to me. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know, I buy it. You know, I see my address over there. Send it to my Zoom. You know what I'm saying? I buy it. You know what I'm saying? You know, until next time, guys. Peace out.
All right.
All right. Thank you for watching TNS Bosses Inc. If you like the content displayed, don't forget to tap that like and subscribe button ASAP.